can make a real difference.
Well, it's a noble cause, and somebody has to do it. It doesn't have to be us. We could be thrown in jail. You know it's breaking the law.
That same law allows people to own other people.
Perfect. What's up, guys?
Hey.
I am so excited about this show.
That's good.
And your characters, particularly because both of your characters are very layered, it seems. And your relationship is a very interesting relationship so far. What can you tell me about preparing for these roles?
So much of it is I mean, the gift of this show and the writing is it's so much of it is on the page. It's so dense and so complex, and there's so much work already done.
Right.
I think when it's not a well-conceived script, it's a lot harder.
And you know, this isn't an all-encompassing story of this is how slavery began. This is a snapshot of people. We're catching people at a certain point in their lives, and for me, it was kind of easy. We're catching a guy in his life where he's trying to use his education and his passion to elicit change. He's frustrated, it's not working, and he gets his manhood challenge to say, why don't you roll up your sleeves and get on the front lines? And I would like to think Marc Blucas would act the same way. I feel like I would talk and try to use passion and intelligence first, and if that didn't work, then it's time to get dirty.
I love it. Was this your first time working in Louisiana?
Yes.
Okay, because you're from Australia. What was the humidity like for you?
Outrageous. we don't have humidity like that. Well, I'm from Perth, which is the west coast.
Yeah.
It's like LA. It's dry and consistent. This was like a punch in the face.
Oh, but honey, you sweat well.
Thanks, babe.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, fast friends who sweat on each other every day. Our poor crew worked so hard. I mean, we had the easy run. We were in the stages a lot of the time, and even when we were outside, we had a cool tent.
I've never seen crew show up to set with gym bags before. I'm like, guys, you work out during lunch, so changes of clothes.
Just changing clothes.
Changing clothes. They're soaked.
Outrageous.
You could literally, it's like jump in a pool. You could just, it's stuck to their skin. It can't work.
And you put that in corsets.
Yeah. Oh, the costumes are amazing. First of all,
they are amazing.
For you, were you aware of the Underground Railroad and that part of the story of American history?
A little, but certainly not
to this extent.
Not like now. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's taught in our schools.
Yeah.
It's here. It's American history. It's not Australian history. So there was a lot for me to learn. But brilliant way to learn about it.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think viewers will be attracted to with this show? What's going to get us watching? I'm already hooked. But
well, I think that part of the reason that you probably could be hooked is we all have a preconceived idea of what this period slave drama, we all think what that's going to be.
Yeah.
Slow, and here's the rich white
wrong.
couple, it's sipping tea and very proper, and it's slow and drawn out, and that is so not what this show is. This is a fast-paced action thriller with a bunch of people making heroic choices, and to me, we know the textbook and the movie, TV version of what slavery is, and we know the general hey, yes, there was unfathomable hardships and treatment of people that is so wrong. Okay, we all know that, but let's pick these people up at the choice to leave. And to me, what's compelling is how did they physically do it?
Yeah.
Watching people take this journey, and the people that made choices to open their homes to strangers who are angry with bounty hunters and law enforcement chasing them, the fact that real life people did this, how did they pull it off?
Right.
To me, that's what's compelling and what you want to see and what hasn't been done.
So, obviously I love your characters already, but who are your favorite characters on the show? Besides yourselves?
Ernestine, hands down, is my favorite. I mean, that's a lot down to Amira, who is amazing. She's so, everyone's amazing, but so compelling to watch. But this Ernestine, there's a scene in the pilot with the birthday party, the Macon birthday party, and I remember when we were shooting that, everyone was dressed to the nines, with these women in these dresses, and these men in the suits and the top hats, and there's Amira standing there with a serving tray, and I could not stop looking at her. She's just got such an inner strength, and she's so beautiful, just radiates from within her. You just can't stop watching her.
I too want to play Ernestine.
Ernestine has
This is going to sound like I am
wonderful.
ass kissing and just trying to sell the show. The reality is over the course of these 10 episodes, I had a jaw dropping. I want to play that moment for every character about 3 times.
I love it.
Every character had a huge turn moment. It just speaks to the brilliance of the writing. Where I was like, oh, I wish I could do that moment.
That's a great moment.
Everybody got them.
Well, congrats on the show, guys. I can't wait for viewers to see it. And thank you so much.
Do whatever it takes to get her free!
We have to protect our cargo.
This house of the underdogs. Now we doing it our way.
I want to be counted. It's our hands that built this country. Our blood that's running through the heart of it.
Ain't no going back. Not for any of us.